Hello, entrepreneurs. Joe DeCharis, CPA extraordinaire, coming to you live from downtown Bethpage, Long Island, New York, for another amazing episode of How to Win at Business. And I have no suspenders today. I'm in my gym shirt because I got done with my second 75 hard 45-minute workout today. And it's only the afternoon. I'm almost done with my gallon of water. If you don't know what 75 hard is, if you haven't been following me, but if you're watching this, you're in either my group or one of my pages, or you're on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, you should join my group so you can see what 75 hard is all about. But it's a challenge, not physical really. It's a mental challenge to help you get more discipline. And that's what my friend Larry Broughton said I thought I needed in my life. And I'm on what was today? Today was day 27. And I'm still going strong. So what you need to do two 45-minute workouts every day. One has to be outside no matter what the weather is. I got drenched a couple of times because didn't have a choice, and that's the way it's supposed to be. So two 45-minute workouts, a gallon of water, which turns out to be the hardest thing, because if you don't have the gallon of water done early enough and you finish it late at night, let's just say you're not getting a good night's sleep. You got to take a picture of yourself every day, no alcohol, and you have to read 10 pages a day of positive, self-development stuff. And you have to be on a diet. Now, there's no, like, you got to be on this diet, that it's got to be a healthy diet, and you got to stick to it. And there's absolutely no cheating, no snacks, nothing. There is absolutely no cheating at all, including if you forget to take the picture every day, if you eat a cookie, and if you do miss something, you got to start from day one again. So right now I'm at day 27, almost finished. What time? It's not even 4:30 yet, so I might actually go for a third workout tonight. That's how crazy this is. So when I started the first day, I didn't realize you can't eat any snacks. So I ate a cookie. So right away I lost the first day. And then on the fifth day, I realized that I forgot to take my picture on the fourth day. So I've actually been doing this 32 days. I had 32 days of two 45-minute workouts. A friend of mine just asked me, how much did I lose? I've lost 13 pounds already. I'm at 152. Now, so again, 152 in the morning after I did my first workout. Right now, I'm probably at about 155 because you gain weight during the day. You're drinking a gallon of water, and most of it is still in you, so you have to gain weight. But what I didn't realize is you actually lose weight while you're sleeping. I think you lose like 500 calories or something. So I figured if I just sleep all the time, I can lose weight. But I tried that and it didn't work. But anyway, that's one of my stories. I'm sticking to it. I want to announce another unbelievable workshop that my team and I have put together. It's a tax problem resolution workshop. That's what it is. That's what we're calling it. And what I'm going to do is show you how to remove the fear and the anxiety of dealing with the IRS. The IRS might look like a lion, it might look like a cheater attacking you. An alligator? A vicious attack dog, and that's what they are to normal human beings. But people like me, I have superpowers when it comes to the IRS, and I'm not just saying that. It's the truth. Anybody wants to go against me, I'll gladly challenge anybody to go against my record. with the IRS. I also never had a preparer penalty, no complaints on my CPA license for over 35 years. That doesn't mean that people didn't complain about me, about my methods, my professionalism. That was their opinion, but nothing so bad that they felt that it was worth going to the extreme of actually filing a written complaint. So that's like a negative positive, maybe, the fact that nobody ever pressed charges. But it's a fact. Now, if you do have stuff on your record, maybe it doesn't belong there. So the fact is, I've never had a problem with the IRS or with my license. I did have one person threaten to have my license taken away, but he was just a disgruntled person. And I said, you could try, but it ain't going to work because you have no case. But in any event, dealing with the IRS for somebody that has never had to work with them or tried to work with them and it didn't work out too well, it could be daunting. But I've literally had to deal with not only the IRS, but state, local governments, even towns, and all kinds of things, all kinds of insurance companies I've had to battle with over, premiums, and banks I've had to battle with over getting my clients approved for a loan or a mortgage. So I fought a lot of battles, and after a while, you get to know the enemy, and the enemy is not what you think it is, because the enemy is actually an army of people like you and me, for the most part. You have your bad apples, but these are people that are just trying to do their job. They're not trying to hurt people, but they have a job. Hopefully they're going to get a nice pension. They're government employees. They're underpaid and overworked. I understand that. So the first approach is to approach them as professionals. You approach them saying, listen, I have a client. This is the problem. How can we resolve this so that they don't go out of business or have to go bankrupt? How can we work together? Now, we try that approach. Like, let's say it's an audit and we just can't agree. We just say, listen, you came up with these proposals and we came up with ours. We're at a standstill. How about if I just appeal, close the audit, and I'll go to the next level? And then if the same thing happens, we go to another appeal. And then if the same thing happens, I'm pretty sure that's the end of the appeals. You go to tax court, and then you file a petition with the tax court. But I've never had a case that we were not able to settle. Now, what does this have to do with any of the stuff that I promoted, as far as, I said the IRS is hiring, LOL. And the fact is that, yeah, they're hiring. And if you look at the flyer, it's for all kinds of positions, seemingly, inconsequential accountant, international specialist, blah, blah, blah. But the truth is that they're hiring over 87,000 collection agents. And when I say collection, there's auditors, revenue agents, and revenue officers. Now, the officers are the ones that do the audits. The agents are the ones that just collect the money. So either way, they are more than doubling their workforce with the specific intention of collecting money from who? They're already on top of, the wealthiest people in the world, like white is on rice, and you already know how much they pay in taxes. So that's barking up the wrong tree. So they're not going to go after them. They're not going to go after the big corporations because they're already on top of them. They're not going to go after people that are, destitute. The people in nursing homes, they're all safe. But what about us? What about the small business owners? That's who they're going to go after, because we are the most vulnerable. When I say we, I mean people that are micro businesses. Now, I have some people working with me. I'm probably beyond. I'm beyond the solopreneur level. Plus, I'm a CPA, so I have. They're not auditing CPAs. Okay, they're just not auditing because we know how to keep books and records, and most businesses don't know how to keep books and records. They don't even know what they are. And I'm not putting that as a bad thing. The business owners don't know what books and records are because nobody ever taught them, and it wasn't that important. If you're a mechanic, if you're a coach, if you're anything, if you own a laundromat, why would you care about books and records? That's not bringing in money. But whoever's doing your books better well know what books and records are, because the IRS isn't going anywhere, folks. The bad news is they're hiring an army. They're raising another army just to go after us, to attack small business owners. The good news is that there's protection. There's protection, and if you go to my workshop, which is free, I will tell you, I will share with you exactly what that protection is. Now, if any of this resonates with you, and I've only been going for like 12 minutes, I thought I was going a lot longer. Also, if you're watching live, give me a hashtag live. It doesn't look like anyone's live, but I'm not getting any things there. That's okay, because this will live on forever. The story about the IRS won't change. It's always been like that. It's just that now they're reaching new levels of lowness as an organization, and that's always political. It always comes down to the politics. What can they get away with now? They're saying that all of these people, there's $7 trillion of uncollected taxes. Well, how much of that is from sole proprietors? The bulk of it, I bet you, when they're doing their actuarial projections, that's coming from unpaid sole proprietors that forgot to report their 1099 income, that haven't filed returns, that filed returns and still owe money, but they're still trying to pay their rent and put food on the table. So that's who they're going to be going after. And if you're one of them, feel free to book a free chat with me. I would love to talk to you about your business. If you have a tax problem, I'm here to serve you. And hopefully I can help you. So that's my story. God bless. Pray for me in my 75 hard, although I don't think it's going to be a problem. I'm finishing it one way or another. I just hope I don't have to pray that I don't have to start at day one again. Okay. But like I said, that's my story. I'm sticking with it. Thank you. And see you soon.